From a young age, I remember I always wanted to understand my environment and how it looks like from a top-down perspective. In my role in Group Internal Audit and Insurance Department, I get this comprehensive view of the business. I get this bird's eye view of how all the pieces of the puzzle fit together. It is really exciting. My name is Jaco. I work as the Group Internal Audit and Insurance Manager at Glencore. Amy, het ek al video's gewys van ons video's op die koers van Glencore?
My first memory is playing with my sisters and my neighbors around our neighborhood.
Hierdie is een van Jeannie wat in Raglan myn werk. Kyk hoe mooi
It's
is
so
dit.
easy to just become a part of the element.
Hierdie
become a
video's
part
is
of
so
nature.
cool. Dit wys al ons mense by die werk.
I'm practicing my culture.
En wat soek hulle daarso?
Vis.
That's so.
Gelukkig sien Becky dit nie.
I started working at the Raglan mine.
Jeannie from Raglan Mine in Nunavik. I mean, the video is absolutely beautiful. So hier gaan Jeannie gaan nou in die myne om regtig te gaan verstaan hoe al hierdie prosesse werk. Sy kan nie net in 'n myn, sy moes training gehad het, sy moes authorization gehad het, sy het 'n kaart gehad wat sy moet scan om in te kom dat almal weet waar sy is. Sy het al haar regte PPE en wat sy moet om haar veilig te hou. Sy moet 'n walkie-talkie by hê, dat sy met almal kan praat op enige tyd. Sy moet ook presies weet hoe om uit te kom as goed verkeerd gaan. So, dit is nie so maklik om net onder in die myne te gaan nie. Sy het nou onder in die myne gegaan, maar as iets nou gebeur, moet sy spesifiek weet wat is die emergency and response procedures.
Definitief.
The whole process that you guys filmed before Jeannie went in visually explains all of the risk mitigation actions. Our internal audit and insurance department is there to evaluate that all of the risks are clearly identified, understood, assessed and evaluated, and that those controls in place well designed and effectively implemented. Well, today we've got a lot of catch up with the audit managers across the country that's working on some of the audits that we're busy with, making sure that we're ready to start fieldwork. Mining is risky by nature. We deal with so many complexities. As Group Internal Audit and Assurance, our main purpose is to support the board and senior management to protect our assets, our stakeholders, our reputation, and the sustainability of our business. You know, today we're going to do the planning tollgate. I know there's been a lot of hard work that went into this. We'll discuss it along the way. Talking about the scale and complexity of how these operations function, Glencore is spread across the globe with multiple operations around the world, different languages,
Looks like LGBX, eh?
different cultures, different ways of doing things, different commodities everywhere. What is nice from our department is that you get this holistic view of how all the puzzles fit together in Glencore. My role is looking after ethics and compliance, people and culture, and risk management. But also we look at marketing, trading, all of the industrial assets. We cover the health, safety, environment, community, and human rights aspects of the business. We also look at all of the technology-related risks. It is very important to understand that risk management doesn't just stop after you've identified those risks.
Okay, guys.
When we complete our audit and we test these controls, we identify the areas where the controls in place are operating effectively as intended. And then we look at whether there are any gaps. We then discuss with management what the appropriate management actions would be in addressing those risks. We then allocate a suitable time frame and allocate people that are accountable and responsible for driving those actions. And we as Internal Audit and Assurance follow up on them on a regular basis, and we also report back on them on the progress. I did discover something about risk management when I was a father. It doesn't stop with just identifying the risks. You need to make sure that they understand what you are talking about and that they listen and they understand what the consequences can be if you don't get it right. Our objective is to go and enjoy this hike, but there's a lot of things that can go wrong.
Let me check the weather.
If we don't do our job properly, it could end up in risk exposure that could have major consequences. So, Zuckerberg, number 5.
Yeah, looks good.
It's critically important to make sure that these risk exposures are managed on a daily basis to keep everyone safe. So we're going to have a nice view. We're going to walk through the forest and then walk back to the funicular.
Number 1.
We're taking Becky with, by the way. Excellent. We've got a map. We've got the GPS. We've got our phones that we're going to take with. Okay, we're ready, guys. Looking forward.
Hi.
Oh, high five.
Okay, Jakes, you get backpacks. And Jaco, and water bottles.
Water bottles.
You have to get caps and rain jackets too.
What?
Here's the first aid kit. Transparency, read quickly, and making sure
Backpacks,
everybody is on the same page
snacks and s'mores,
is definitely a key aspect of our job.
sunscreen.
Car keys. Back in the car in the middle. Here, there's enough petrol in the car. Just check the tires. Petrol in. Seatbelts on.
Yep.
All right, let's go. Becky, we're gonna be hiking.
I thought you said it was gonna rain.
No. I thought you said. You were the guy who was checking the range, huh?
Monday they said was 80%. None of those days rained.
Luck of the draw.
Going to the funicular.
Hey.
Oh, look at this view.
160
What do you think these steps are for?
to walk.
To get down safely if something goes wrong. You can call the operators when there's something wrong. There's so many trails on Zuckerberg. Understanding what the routes are looking like. Herzlich willkommen. Making sure you've got maps. Making sure you've got GPS. Making sure you've got a phone for communication if something goes wrong.
Yeah?
This is Route 5.
Exactly.
Come on.
Okay.
Sit left.
Give me the map, Joe. It's all this detail that we need to look at to make sure that at the end of the day still enjoy the hike.
Wow. This is middle-aged. This is 4 is young. Nice. Ah! Get off! Get off me!
Yep, you didn't manage that well, Jaco.
I don't know what that is. But look here, all these, oh, look at these wild mushrooms, guys. I
Wild
think they're
mushrooms.
poisonous. I don't know.
So cool.
Just from the moisture, I think.
Light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, guys, be careful when you get over here.
I think these are
Guys, I think
electric.
these are electrified for the cows. Please
Don't
don't
touch.
touch it.
This is gorgeous,
cool.
guys.
Yeah, this view is really beautiful.
That cloud
Beautiful,
looks
magnificent.
Whether it's a mountain hike or managing a business, managing risk correctly gives you a clear path ahead. When you've eventually achieved your objective and you get to the top and have the top-down view and everything makes more sense, the preparation was worth it.